Collective, welcome to Manifestation Monday. We're going to see what's going on today. Okay, some finances have been coming up a lot, good opportunities coming in, and great fortune for some of you, or you're going to be able to have or attain great fortune through certain opportunities, whether it's career or winning big, whatever this is for a lot of you. So there's a lot of that going around, and you know, the haters, okay, because you're doing something right, that's why they always pop out. So we're gonna see what else the spirit have here as well, because I'm getting something that I can't quite put my finger on, and it's giving me vast energy, something about vast. So there's something that may come through here in this reading that's kind of out there, or just vast. Like we may tap into it a little bit, but there's a lot more to it than what it is. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right, let's get two of these. We have bad news with walls closing in. So I feel like that's for somebody else watching you, perhaps. Yeah, with routine. Somebody's stuck in a routine and they feel like their walls are closing in. And yeah, they may not be gifted or receiving any blessings with gift being there. Okay, one more shuffle. Yeah. Gift in reverse and social mask in reverse. I feel like somebody's showing their true colors. It's like they can't. People are seeing behind the mask at somebody. They can't hide it anymore. We have fatal blow in reverse. Okay, number 28. I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize I must face the dangers to survive this. 28. February 8th could be significant. That is adding up to 10. Huh. It sounds to me like somebody... sounds like some unaliving stuff, if I'm honest here. I used to limit myself, but it also what I'm getting is somebody here maybe is limiting themselves to their safe zone and nothing is growing there, right? Now they realize they must face the dangers to survive this. So somebody's going to need to get out of their safe zone, whether this is for you or this person, because the walls are closing in on them when it comes to a routine. Okay. We have germination. 39. Okay, adding up to 12. Something is closing out and coming full circle. It's giving like some sort of cycle is closing, and it may feel good or not, depending on what somebody, the action that somebody takes here. It says prevents future issues by addressing root causes. So this is preventable, is what this is saying. And it says preserves delicate beginning and ensures their future. Okay, and roots out issue from the source and promote stability. So this is about going after whatever your dream is, or whatever else you need to do before the walls close in and something closes out. Okay, it's going to prevent any future issues, but you have to address it now. Okay, it preserves a delicate beginning and ensures their future, and roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. So it's like facing your fears about some sort of issue here. Something has become an issue because someone has gotten into some sort of routine. Okay, it's almost like there is time to get out of the comfort zone energy, because 10 and 12, Hmm. We also have 8 and 2, so I feel like something else is being manifested and there needs to be more balance here, because the energy you're currently in is what you're attracting. So if someone here has been in a state of comfort, I it something can get really uncomfortable here. That's what I'm getting. And we have Casanova. Yeah, this is for somebody in this energy. Casanova, number 21. It says keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable. Easily distracted by new attraction and unable to stay loyal. Okay, enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. So the walls are closing in on this person. Something is about to blow up. So somebody may have been, paying attention to, you know, things that are distracting them from their responsibilities. Okay, because the walls are coming in. This person is not tapped into any of their gifts. They have not been healing, and they have not been facing their fears in any situation, career, love, evolution, challenging their mindset. They're not evolving, and something is about to come full circle. So it's going to get real hard for this person, whoever this is. And I feel like this is somebody watching you grow. Okay, this could have been someone that cheated on you or rejected you for other people because they're non-committal. Whatever this is, it's not looking pretty. So why is this here? We'll find out. Um, yeah, somebody might have wasted years being distracted by other things. So it's almost like their foundation is about to be rocked, or they're already seeing this. Okay? All right. That's what we got. Let's get to the Kipper here. Somebody holds you in high honor and wants to court you. This will be an official person. Somebody that actually has their stuff together. Okay? So this is going to make somebody else's feelings a little hurt because they just never took action, but it's their own fault. They're becoming their own demise energy. Yeah, wealthy man, a message. This is someone else. It ain't this person. Yeah, something is over. It just feels like somebody's gonna be in this. It just till the end of time they're gonna be this way. All right, all right. We have a mature man here. Somebody could be in their 50s or approaching 50 or above. Or it doesn't have to be. Or somebody could just be, wise for their years. This may be somebody that is well read. We'll see. I don't know if it's in reverse yet. We have thoughts, thinking of you, or they have, they're thinking of something. Number 16. January 6th could be significant. May could be significant. July could have been significant. (2016) could have been significant. Yeah, false person. Number 8. Sudden wealth. Ding, ding, ding. Number 11. Sudden wealth. You're manifesting wealth here. I feel like somebody's trying to take a shortcut and come to you if you're the because you're manifesting wealth. Okay. So I don't know. This person is just Mr. Shortcut, Mrs. or Mr. Shortcut. Okay. Because they want to, play around and, dip their stick everywhere, right? They want to taste all the colors of the rainbow and then some, right? Meanwhile, it could be falling off by now, and their career is shit. Okay? But that they're looking at somebody where they can live a lavish life. I don't think that's gonna pan out. This person might have also tried to like stomp on your growth, your success, by talking about you or doing things that to betray you, things like that, to slow you down. Bottom of the deck, we have courtship. Yeah, I can't make this up. Bad health. This person is sick, probably from sleeping around. Also from not taking care of themselves. Somebody that sleeps around like this, they're not healthy. They're not taking care of their inner self. They're not healing, that's for sure. Okay, we have occupation, expectation, unexpected income. They're waiting on some sort of payment. Okay, they could be calling off of work. Okay, more than usual. They're expecting money. We have high honor with poverty and child. This person may need to pay child support. I feel like this person thinks highly of themselves, is, to be honest, is what is giving. But they're not getting what they think they're getting. They're not, because I saw a gift, right? This feels like somebody expecting a gift, and gift was in reverse. Distant horizon, family, a mature woman, thief. Wow. Is that what this person is waiting for? Concern about a gift. With lovers and marriage. Somebody's going to go to jail for something. I'm telling you, this person likes to take shortcuts. When I said, is that what they're waiting for? I almost feel like they're waiting for their mother to, like, leave them something. But they're not getting what they think they're getting. This is weird. This person could be married. Married but non-committal. You know what I mean? Because this is somebody that, like, tries to live off of their partner. 1313 on the clock. Yeah, this ain't looking good. For whoever that is. That's like an ex of yours or somebody that was in your life somehow. Now we want to see what this wealthy man is about too. Because there's somebody here coming into your life. And they could be going through some form of transformation. We'll put it here so I don't forget. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Alright. Let's get a little more kipper on this. I'm going to use intuitive Kev's KIPPER-ISH deck. See what's going on here. Yeah, somebody's getting karma. They're a Jezebel spirit. Male or female. Full of entities hoeing around. Manipulative. Yeah, court. Karma. This person's gonna go to jail. They might have went to jail briefly. Or they're going to jail for stealing something. Yeah, mature woman. Something about their mother. Or a mature woman. This could be an older couple also. because it says in a relationship with a mature woman. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, endings. This is what they're experiencing. Endings. They're not gonna make it out of this. They've been warned already. To change, to get out of the comfort zone, to do something, to grow, to heal something. They're experiencing endings. Bad health. September 1st could be significant. Entity attachment. So they have an entity attachment and they're thinking about you. Number 13, with endings. I said something smells like unaliving. Death card here. There's an entity here that's going to take this person out. Because I don't know what they've been messing with or doing. But they're not going to just skate through life like this without something happening. We have an earth angel. So you know this person is a false person. Something could be significant about July 4th. You know, 4th of July energy. This person may see you as false, but it's really a projection of who they are. Because I feel like you really are an earth angel. I mean, they have a whole entity attachment. They don't know which end is up here. They're so like stuck in their ways and so like critical of everyone else, and they should be critical about themselves. They look like a fool. Sudden wealth. False narrative. Somebody's I feel like this person is pocket checking you, first off. And they're saying, they ain't getting no money. They ain't got no money. They ain't getting no money. It's about to, I feel like this person is so negative. It's like they're checking to see if there is money. 17:17 on the clock. But they're like, she ain't got no money. Or he ain't got no money. There ain't no money there, sudden wealth. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this person is stuck in bondage. They're tied to the devil. They put themselves there. And yeah, entity attachment. Yeah, don't trust this person. That's for sure. They trust you though, somehow, some way. Healer. Yeah, you're an earth angel and a healer. But this person loves to say that you're everything but what you are, and it's because that's who they are. They're more of a devil in disguise. Yeah, thoughts. False narrative. Somebody is in their head about sudden wealth. All they think about is money, but they do nothing to attain it. Okay. Give me a card for this wealthy man. Occupation. Concern. Somebody's concerned about money. So this could be what they want to appear as, or what they want to have, is be wealthy. But they're concerned about what? Yeah, exactly. Destruction. They're concerned about their job. There you have endings. Karma, endings, occupation. I said, if they didn't get it together, things were going to come to a close. Destruction. Okay, TikTok. Maybe they're out of a job right now. And the walls are closing in. And they're looking at you. Oh, I know who has it. Yeah, I can't make it up. Hi, you remember me? Yeah, oh, I've changed, you know, I'm good now. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm seeing here. I see no change here. Yeah, you're protected here. You're like, look, I've been protecting my energy from your ass for a while now. What the fuck do you want? They're expecting something from you. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, they're going to change their appearance. Okay. They're going to come to you dressing nice, smelling good, looking like $1 million when it's not. telling you it's an Armani suit when it's just some, which doesn't have to be an Armani suit to come get you. It's just a facade that they're putting. No. They're going to try to convince you of something. It's like, this is my last resort. 2020 on the clock. Yeah, this person is mentally and emotionally unstable. They want to romance you again. Because they see you are a rising star. So when this person reaches out, you're going to be shocked. Because they're going to be singing, gimme, 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 gimme. This person wants money. He wants to be showered with gifts. And you're like, get the stepping. Moving on. That's what I'm seeing. They could have went to church and asked something about, I don't know, priest with legal. And emotional pain. Okay, so they're going through hard times, but the problem is they became their own demise. They wanted to play around and act like a fool. So now they're being faced with their own karma. I mean, so okay, why is this reading? Sometimes, it is what it is, right? Yeah, they're a hater. They're a whole hater out here. Hating on what you got going on, hating on the fact that you could pick yourself up and do what you do. Just projection, projection, projection. It's like, take a good, fine look in the mirror and do something about that face, about that vibration they're in, that energy, that frequency. It's turning to dust, to ashes, to shit with bad health. They hate that you're wise and you speak your truth. And that you're stable and grounded. And focused on your own path and career. Okay? And you could be with someone else or meeting someone else. Or they're holding on to this. That they can come back to you. You're like, nope. Yeah, you're going to be manifest. Look at this. They're hating on you because of this. Because you're wise, you speak your truth. Because you're grounded and you're in the bag. You're going to be dating somebody else, or you are. Okay? You're saving up. We have the Six of Wands having victory. We already saw your rising star. Eight of Wands moving forward with a Two of Cups situation. Clearing your energy. You're well protected. Cleansing your space with the Ten of Cups. You could be happy as hell and married by now. Or this is what's coming in for you and they're hating on it. So this person is like getting readings done or something. Yeah, some of you could have a child or a child on the way with the Empress here. Or this is your future. And you're strong, confident, resilient. And they're over here like, yeah, you're also awakened, okay? You have a different mindset now with the Hangman and the High Priestess. That's what it's giving me. You have a very strong mind, sharp mind, and you see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. Yeah, you're ascended, connected to the ethers. Tapping in. Okay? Growing stuff. And this person is in the Three of Swords. Talk about gimme, gimme. They want to look this way, like a King of Pentacles, but they're in the Five of Pentacles. So, like, what the hell? They want to appear wealthy, but they want other people to give to them. That's the wealthy man energy, King of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. They want to look like that, but they're really the Five of Pentacles. They want to be taken care of. And I feel like I'm talking about a man wanting to be taken care of by a woman. Like, does this person have no shame? A grown-ass man over here getting all kinds of sick, misusing their body, their temple, and wanting to be gifted everything. How clueless, selfish, and deranged that sounds. Senseless. Let's get some tarot. I mean, take it how it resonates, but still, I'm getting that. Could be a woman for some of you, but I'm getting this. Okay? Flip it how it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. I heard misuse of power. Exactly. They want power and control over everyone else, but they have no power and control over themselves. Absolutely none. No self-control. Yeah, this could have been a soul contract that ended. Or you're about to meet someone else because this ended. Okay? Yeah, they're a hater and they have an entity attachment. So, them and their entity attachment are both haters. This person, Page of Cups. This person wants to apologize, but this is a false-ass apology if I've ever seen one. We have Twin Flame, False Narrative. What is this about? Tell me this ain't false narrative. Let me get another rule here. 10 of Cups, yeah, you're about to meet somebody else. Definitely. Or you did. 5 of Swords. I mean, damn. Next to hater and entity attachment. Good lord. Talking shit. Feeling defeated. So that's why they have to talk shit and put up this macho, egotistical attitude. Okay? And it's because they're bitter about themselves. Because they got nothing going on for themselves. They're not doing anything. So they're hating on everybody else that does. Oh, I hate everybody else that's doing more than I'm doing. This is the kind of person that likes to hang around with people that are doing worse than they are so they can look better. That's this person. This is somebody that seeks validation all the time because they don't have self-validation. They need their ego constantly stroked because they feel like shit about themselves. That's the truth. Seven of Wands, yeah. Fuck your apology. You don't want that apology. Access denied. Blocked and deleted. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. Karmic connection. This person could be saying that you're their twin. This is a karmic ass connection. False narrative saying that you're twins. Come on now. It's fake as fuck. It's a false ass twin if I've ever seen one. Give me more on this. Let me see something. Yeah. Ace of Swords, facts. You're gonna meet someone else. Or you have Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the juggler. And the Sun. Yeah, you're happy without this person. You see it. You've been enlightened. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're like, that's a false ass twin if I've ever seen one. Six of Swords, peace. Peace. Tell me more about this wealthy man. Let's see. Let's clarify. Exactly, they ain't wealthy. Trash box. They're the Five of Pentacles. What the hell is wrong with this person? Five of Pentacles is struggles. Out in the cold energy. Okay? Well, I don't have any money, or, out of a job. Broke. They're not wealthy. They're portraying to be. This is somebody that's always clocking and manipulating things to go in their favor financially. Seeing who's going to die next, or who's going to put me in their will, or let me get in good with this person and portray to have all of this so they can give me this. That's the energy. Like, let me look like I'm a giver so I can receive. You better hold on to them coins. Okay, because this person got about 2 nickels to rub together. That's it. Look, that's why they're out there. That's why they got legal issues in the spirit realm too. And they're confused. 7 of Cups, confusion, because they were doing black magic. So guess what? Why this entity is taking them with them, because they don't even have what the devil wants. They can't pay the devil either. The devil doesn't want money. They want something that they did, and they didn't deliver. Because what? Because you're protected. Because you're an earth angel. The one they didn't want to see you for. They ain't no earth angel. Wow. This person screwed their whole life focusing on you. Their whole fucking life. You had one lifetime in this lifetime to get it right. And they fucked up their whole entire life. Focusing on you, trying to step all over your growth. This person saw you as competition and wanted to look better than you. They wanted to step on your growth. So they created a whole facade in their head about it. This is nuts. And they're obsessive. Everything they do is obsessive. They're obsessed with looking successful. They're obsessed with your success. 7 of Swords. This is a liar. Oh my God, a deceiver. They're Page of Pentacles. A charmer probably too. This is a freeloader. People are confused. They're like, what? What do you mean you're this, that, and the third? I don't see you doing anything. Like, what? 5 of Cups, man. That's how they really feel deep down inside. They regret things that they've done because that's how they're feeling. Everything they touch turns to dust. Because they ain't right within. They blame everybody else but themselves. This person takes absolutely no accountability for their actions. None. They need to sit down and have a conversation with the Most High and get some sort of guidance and stop focusing on where they can connect with who or who could they destroy in order to get this, in order to get that. That's why they're riddled with karma. Now they got to pay the piper here, the devil. Who knows what the devil's going to want? Probably their life. They done sold their soul to the devil. That's what this is. Now you got issues now with the devil. Black magic. Now you got to pay back. They got to pay it back. They were very immature. Again, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This person ain't growing. And they missing opportunities left and right. King of Swords. Yeah, let me see what's behind that. Oh boy, Justice. Wow. King of Swords with false person. I heard too legit to quit. And Justice. This person is off their rocker, they're off balance, and because they have an entity attachment, they have like a double personality here. They show you one side, but they really are another. and they flip-flop that shit. One day they're nice, everything nice, okay? The next day they're like hell on earth. They're the King of Swords in reverse. And the King of Swords is in reverse? Ugh, that's a horrible energy to be in. That's like cranky, bitchy, narcissistic, not very wise when it comes to certain things, but loves to appear that way. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Karma came in when you walked away. Yeah, and that was the end of that. The Death card. And I'm sorry, but the verdict is, I feel like this person is being taken out. Because they gotta pay the I don't know, man. That's why you don't mess with dark shit. You don't play with black magic like that. Magic is all in how you use it. It's not light or dark. But if you use it as a manipulative tool to mess somebody else up, then, you know, and you're an earth angel on top of that. You're very protected. You're a beacon of light, a light worker. Yeah. They should have never focused their energy on you. They should have let it be. Get me more on this person. Yeah. Hot mess and fighting inner demons. Ain't no healing here. Hot mess and fighting inner demons. And all them, yeah, all those entity attachments. That means this person is toxic. And this is a rebel without a cause. I don't need your advice. I don't need your help. I don't need you to tell me this or tell me that. I'm going to do it my way. A rebel without a cause. Except for destruction. And now they're self-destructing. And you're a beautiful, genuine soul. And they're mind blown. You blow this person's mind. Okay? You do. They're mind blown about you talking about vibrational match. I feel like you talk about, because you're an earth angel, so you have a purpose. You also ascended, so you got to be talking about something somewhere. And this person watches. They're obsessed with watching. Okay? And they're mind blown by this whole healing energy and how you raise your vibration and how connections are about, you know, vibrational matches. But they still do nothing. Like I said, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to do it my way. I don't need your help. I don't feel like you actually told them what to do. I feel like they're just watching you express yourself or living your life the way you do and how your energy has shifted. You walk amongst them. Light workers. People on your level. And same goes for them. They walk amongst people that are a hot mess and are fighting inner demons because that's their vibrational match. You on another level. You need an earth angel for your earth angel in a high vibration. Yeah, you're standing out from the rest in a crowd. You stand out in a crowd. They see it. You have the ability to shift, to renew and shift the energy. They know it when you walk in. They saw it. They felt it. And you are pure of heart and intention. Okay? So who's false? A giver and a true gentleman or a true, gentlewoman. And they see that you deserve a true gentleman. Okay? And you have angelic assistance. And you will be meeting a true gentleman because I see it here. And endings bring new beginnings. Yeah, with astral encounter. Someone that is naturally protective. Okay? The puzzle pieces are coming together. You'll see the picture soon enough. Something is going to come full circle. Just continue to listen to Spirit with that cosmic guidance. Yeah. Nowhere else I'd rather be than with you. You're going to find that with someone. Not with this one. Somebody that understands their worth and sees yours. Okay? Oh, good Lord. Who is this? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups situation? The unexpected. Yes. Okay. And you've been standing your ground. You'll only take the best because you understand that you are the best. Okay? The best you can be. You're becoming the best version of yourself. The unexpected coming. That's awesome. Tell me more, Spirit, for the collective. Intuition on point. Yes. Okay, so if you've been intuiting this, yes. That could also be, you know, the truth, a confirmation. Okay. Anything else there? Yeah, this person's going to be mad as fuck. They also intuit that you're going to meet someone. It says, unreliable, takes no accountability. And that they know you're standing your ground. They know not to come over here with that dirty ass energy. I mean, look at this energy. Hot mess with unreliable and takes no accountability for their actions. That's why they're looking like this, right? But they can't see themselves like this for what it is. They see themselves like this. Nobody else sees this but them. This is a illusion. That's how they want to be seen. But they're looking like this. You can tell when a person is toxic. You see it in their eyes. You see it in their body. The way they dress. The way they smell. You see it in the way they talk. The way they go about their life. I mean, it's pretty clear. This person is always hitting on women or men. Take it out, resonates. Like, you know what I mean? You can't hide that shit. When you're toxic, it's obvious. Okay, well. Can I get something else for this new connection? The unexpected? A wish fulfillment. The star. Oh, keep it a secret. Okay. So apparently, I'm not supposed to talk about it. You already intuited. So that's all I'm going to say. When you get with this person, keep it a secret. Or to yourself. Don't boast about it. Because this person, they're a little off the rocker. A little bit. Okay? Alright. Okay, well, there's that. Anything else for the collective here? This is going to be a short reading because, well, it's not really short. It's 44 minutes already. Yeah, envy. This is why. I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your success to make myself look better. Wow. And lust. I bring intense desire, magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. That's the energy they're in. That's all they focus on. Lust, money, and looking good to everybody else when they're not as successful as they present themselves to be. Perspective. Yeah. if they even ask you a question about your perspective, is deceitful. It says perspective. I value your opinion and would appreciate your unique approach to this situation. And it says deceit. Excuse me. I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Because they want to collaborate with you. Because they want your money. They want to get next to you to see how you're making money. It's like, okay, if I can't make money with you, or if you're not going to give me another chance so I can be successful at your expense, I want your expertise, and then I'll just leave you in the dust. This person thinks that they can get over on you, but you are ascended. You see them a mile away. Further than that. Well, they don't like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Alright. I'm going to leave it there. Okay? Wow, collective. Just, don't... I know you're not going to talk to this person, look at this person. They're going to try real hard to put on the charm. But what worked with you in the past ain't going to work with you again. If it even worked in the past at all. Okay? So, and maybe it did for a little bit. Because all of this changed that, this could have been a catalyst for you. Especially because they were a false twin here. So, it's a karmic. Alright? But you're going to get wish fulfillment. And your intuition is on point about that. Okay, you're going to have a soulmate here. A divine soulmate. Someone on your vibration. Alright? Wow. Alright guys, that's all I have. Thank you for watching Manifestation Monday. And I'll see you next week. Peace.